Amakuru Mirakoze. This song is going out to a very special lady in the house. Your name is called Special Lady. It's called BMW.
The Choice Live.
Washington, aka okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Positive vibration. I only believe in positivity.
Yeah, man.
If it's not positivity, I don't ride with that.
You're not ready for that.
Yes, I am. Magic Washington.
Positivity.
Yes, I
gotta
am.
be the vibe always, every day, and
Yes.
all day. That's him.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Big up on yourself.
Big up on yourself.
You
brother.
know, I was here 10 years ago, and I helped build the industry here. We had guys like Bruce Melody, Kitoko, Riderman, the late J. Polly, rest in peace, Bulldog, crazy guys here.
Yeah.
And we didn't really have so much media houses, but today I'm really proud. Like, I've moved around, and wow, you guys have done really a great job.
Yeah, and it's actually the right time that we say thank you to you, because you've done a couple of very good stuffs for Rwandan industry as far as production is concerned.
Yes, I have.
You've done a couple of projects with the Urban Boys,
Yeah.
Chitoko, as you mentioned. You actually
Dr.
forgot
Cloud,
Urban Boys,
Urban Boys, Dr.
Dr.
Cloud,
Cloud,
Riderman, J. Polly, Tom Close,
Rafiki.
King James, Rafiki.
Yeah, Choga Style.
Very many guys. Choga Style.
You've done Just Family. There's a song they did called
I don't
Booty.
even remember some of them, but I worked with everybody, because me, it's about one love. You know, I work with everybody. Whoever wants to work with me,
Yeah.
I work with you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And some of the songs that you actually featured on, not only as a producer,
Yeah.
but also as a singer. There's this one by Urban Boys that went viral. I don't know if you have it, Mr.
Yeah,
DJ.
BMW. I did a song with Riderman.
Be My Wife,
Yes.
BMW.
Would you be my wifey?
Better look for that one, brother.
Be my wifey. Be my wifey.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
You
I'm
better-
still looking for a wife in Rwanda, by the
You
way.
still looking for a wife? Are you single? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
No, a king. You know, me, I'm a king. A king, he can have as many beautiful flowers as he wants. That's the advantage of a king. Yes, I am.
Oh, I understand. So if Rwandan ladies are ready, let us know. Let him know, actually, not me. Let
Yes,
him know.
sir.
Mutwandikire kuri nimero yacu ya WhatsApp mubwire if you're ready. You can hear some little bit of Kinyarwanda. 10 years is a lot, man.
You see, that's why I need, you know. Yes, sir. He told me about a certain, but we will talk about it.
Hey, we'll talk
But
about
I
it.
understand. I understand you spiritually. Yes, sir.
Spiritually. As positive vibes are concerned, you
Positive
already know.
vibration only.
You can understand.
East African vibration.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
I am.
welcome to the show. Sit down, relax, enjoy the interview. Feel at home. Don't feel Peter.
No,
Feel at home.
my God, I'm a king. I'm okay. Don't worry, I'm okay. Yes,
I
sir.
like that. So before we actually get to talk about anything else in the Shakwaza Ezra, wowe na Washington, gute, muri kumwe na Washington, gute wowe na Washington.
It's actually an interesting thing that happened. You know, as you know, work in the music industry in Rwanda. When I heard about him coming, I was like, yo, we have a mission to do in Rwanda. You know, there's a lot of talents.
Yeah.
Mu Rwanda, hari talents nyinshi cyane.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, everybody, we need to call, you know, we need to guhamagara guhamagaza abandi badufashe. Washington remove ubumenyi.
Yeah.
You know, and right now it's on a mission of yo gukora news yo kuzana East African music, yeah, to be on top.
Yeah.
So he will explain more about that.
Yeah.
So right now we put in here we have a media house, audio, video. It's called Izere Art and Media.
Izere Art and
Yeah,
Media.
Izere Art and Media hub. It's a hub for all creative people, even painting, script writers. So try to do you know, to host.
Washington.
My big brother, and we have a lot. So we'll be launching the place soon, maybe end of this month. We'll announce it.
Okay.
From now, yeah.
That's very nice. Can't wait to hear more about that. But before we actually get to the official launch of the whole thing. Watubwiraho gatoya igitekerezo like ujya kukigira niba ari we wagitangije nabonye uri kumwe na Manzi ese we afite mu ruhe ruhare uricyo kugira ngo tunamenye se na Manzi nawe abisubiza wowe na Ezra asubije uko ari kumwe na Washington ubundi wowe na Ezra muri connected gute muri kumwe muri gukorana gute byaje kubera iyo hub mufite cyangwa hari ibindi bintu mwari musanzwe mukoraniraho unajya in details.
Well, he's like a big rappers, man. We grew up on this guy's music. To all we respect. So, yeah, I had a project. When we came back to Kigali, I had a project how to work on. And I wanted a space. I wanted, a space to, to use for recording and, some practices. And then, a friend of mine connected me with Ezra. And a friend of mine,
ushiremo akanyarwanda gake akumfite amahirwe ko ukizi umva nitugera kuri Washington turaza kuvuga indimi z'amahanga ijana kugira ngo agere abantu babyumva
muze no mu grand frère yako nyari nsanzwe muzi these icons man nyine twari dusanga tubazi kandi ari abantu tureberaho tu so yeah I went there we talked and we clicked right away and then ever since we working with the same vision of having that hub as big as it can be, having it helping artists as as big as it can be.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Wari ugiye kuvugaho gatoya kuri hub mbere yuko tugaruka kuri Washington in general.
Hub ugiye kubona hub ikintu kinini cyane naishi leo mbere ya na road production. Ariko nasanze ko umuhanzi akeneye more than just a recording. Umuhanzi akeneye business and akeneye mentoring to be mentored. Akeneye a team. So hub Manzi is one of the first artists in Watuganyeho. It's a space, it's a community space. Bifasha abahanzi. So n'ubu yaje naratwegera aravuga ngo kinifite EP cyagusohora. Yindi ni muzi cyonamo. Ndamyumvisha nuza indirimbo I need a space to record. Right now the name of the even want to find it. It's a really nice 4-piece and 4 tracks EP and so powerful. If I couldn't take genocide ufasha abantu to gukomera bagize na performance ejo bundi kuri Kubibuzo. So the hub is there to kind of support.
Makes sense. So before we actually get to talk about a lot of stuff, so I want to ask Wash, when did you arrive in Kigali? What are you mostly working on? And what is your mission in general?
I came to Kigali a couple of days ago, basically to come and stand with Rwanda in this time and in such a period. Something happened here like 29 years ago. So I just came to stand with them, kwibuka, and remember what happened, and just also try to understand them more. And it's something I've done before, but I like doing it always. And I'm working with the new young generation because this is what I'm good at. I like working with the new young generation, also linking the old to the new, and creating a fusion of positivity and also wisdom. My mission is to lift East Africa to the world, whereby we can control the sound, just like you see South Africa has done it, West Africa has done it, Nigeria, Ghana, all those guys have done it. Our brothers next door, the Congolese, they did it also. The Jamaicans have done it, the Americans have done it. Now, why not the East Africans? I've been trying to push this for a very long time. I've been moving around East Africa, Nairobi, Rwanda, Burundi, South Sudan, Congo, Uganda, Tanzania, trying to tell guys, hey, it's time for us to really control the sound in the world. We cannot be colonized all the time. We're all the time colonized by sound. Now, right now, the artists are forced to sing like the Nigerians because they think what they have has no value. And you find that also the media houses, they promote something outside. I'll give you an example. They do not play your music in Nigeria. They don't. I'm telling you, it's the truth. They don't play your music in South Africa. They do not. You get it?
Yeah,
they don't play your music in Congo. They do not. Okay? Unless you penetrate through. But if East Africa, we came together, okay, and said, this is an East African sound. I have a sound called Afro-Dongo Nation. I've tried to promote this sound for a long time. I did it with Radio and Weasel, who was successful. I did it with Bebe Cool, East African Bashment, Nameless, Nairobi, Tom Close here, Dr. Tom here, also Riderman. Like, I've been trying to show you guys, you know what? We need to unite so we can control the world in sound. We cannot have only one diamond in East Africa. We need to have like 20 diamonds, 20 chameleons, you know, 20 many artists, you know. We have a shortage of superstars in East Africa. And this reason, the problem, I started researching, I started moving around East Africa and trying to find out what is the problem with us, East Africa. Why is it that we are so talented, but we are not controlling the sound in the world? And I realized in the regions, you find that there are few stars. You come to Rwanda here, the artists, I've talked to every artist there, everyone is complaining, you know? Everyone is not happy like the way it used to be before. And I realized that because of times that have changed, we, the media houses, we need to promote more local content. Because if you have more local content, it's easy to sell your content. Tourism is divided into many sectors. Yeah. There's nature, there's the arts part also, even the political part. But for us, we're in the arts. The movie industry and the music industry represents a country. I'll give you a good example. The Nigerians, before they gave us music, they were giving us movies. Remember the time their movies were coming out so much? Yeah. They were building themselves. Now when the music came, it was so easy for them to colonize us. You get it? Another thing is, we have a lot of people who are educated in diaspora. These guys who are in diaspora, if you're from Rwanda and you're very talented and you have all these ideas, please come back home and help the youth down here. Okay, come support them. You have money, come and finance them. Also, successful people in a region, you should learn how to support your artists. You find that a lot of money is being taken out of East Africa, taken to Nigeria, taken to South Africa. A lot of money is leaving East Africa. And that is very bad for our industry. That money can be distributed among the local artists in the region, and you find that they will thrive. Because this music can contribute, to the GDP of a country. If our music is copyrighted and we have artists who are making money, they can pay taxes. They can pay taxes to the government to support their art that they are doing and develop it. It's just like football. The way you guys are advertising football, I see Arsenal saying, oh, come visit Rwanda. The musicians too can represent Rwanda in the same way. You get it? So, yeah. East Africa, we need to wake up. We should stop being slaves. We should stop being colonized by sound from out. We should start going to colonize other people also with our sound.
Washington, what you say makes sense. I understand.
Thank you so much. You understand.
You mentioned earlier that you've been trying to push this movement for a long time.
For a very long time.
Why do you think it's not working?
I realize the problem is the media houses. The problem, because the media houses, you're at the front. These artists go to studio and they struggle so much to record their songs. Some of them don't have money. You get it? Some of them have to borrow money. And you find at the end of the day, after producing this whole product, they come to you, you're asking them also for money. You get it, to promote their music. So you find that there's a lot of frustration in the industry. The media house, you need to love your local content. Open your eyes. Look at how the Nigerians realize that it is about them.
But I think what you're trying to do is actually selling East African music to the rest of the world.
That is what we need to
play them locally. They're gonna conquer locally.
You know,
but they're not going to conquer Nigeria while they are trying to imitate Nigerians.
Thank you so much. But you see, they are forced to imitate Nigerians because you guys don't want to play their sound. So they are forced to imitate the Nigerians so that I went to...
Do you have an original East African sound that
Yes,
we can
it's called
sell to the rest of the
Afrodongo. Do
world?
you know a group called Radio and Weasel?
I know them.
The Nigerians came to our
life.
they came to our region, they copied our sound. I'll give you an example. Before Wizkid was blue, he was doing a certain, I hear they go dancing. But when he started singing like us, I want you to sit down and listen to their beats. That is an East African sound. They went and also went to Congo and copied chak, 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 chak. From our neighbors here. They are our neighbors here, the Congolese. For us, we could not do that.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to actually say.
You understand? They could not, for us, we did not do that. Then they went, they came to Rwanda, they picked something, they came to East Africa, to Uganda, they picked something, they came to Kenya, they picked something. They're like, okay, these guys, they like BPM 95 and 100. Now let us control the sound with BPM, because for them, there are many. You get it? But if East Africa is combined, we are many also. So you find that we are being colonized by sound for a very long time. We had the Jamaicans, they disturbed us for a long time. We had the Congolese, they were stressing our lives. We had the South Africans. We had the Congolese, you had to sweat and dance. Their dance is very stressful. We had the South Africans, the chaka-chakas, they came here.
They brought in their own stresses.
East Africa, we only have, East Africa, we have chameleon for 30 years. We have diamond. Yeah, what's wrong with us? We need to be having stars
But nobody
every day.
is trying to be
we
original.
Need to be having
you mentioned
new
the
stars
radio and
every day.
Weasel, the likes of Jose Chameleone. They are trying to do dancehall. That's not East Africa.
Exactly, but no, for us, we did different.
Yeah.
Look at bread and butter. Look at sweeter than cocoa. Look at breath away. Okay, you can get certain.
That's Lege from
You
Jamaica,
can get certain.
Breath
You
Away.
look at talk and talk. Okay.
That's Kwaito from South Africa.
No, now you see. You see how colonized your head is. That is an East African sound.
Me, I'm trying to figure out what is
No,
the
it is
original
our
East
sound.
African
No,
sound.
it is our sound. That's why it hit. And you find that Nigerians, their biggest crowds in Africa are in East Africa. When they come to do a show, all of us, we run to the show and we be there. But when it is an East African or whatever, I don't have money, I'm broke, things are not good, things you get it, I don't have money to send my girlfriend to do her hair because of that demon has to go away. It has to be East African first. A lot of money is leaving East Africa, going to those people. Open your heads up. That money should stay here and among our local content. Enough is enough. Enough. I am sorry, these companies who think they are very smart. My friend.
Let's make it an open debate. I'm not only actually with you. We also have Ezra.
Ezra, what do you think?
They have something to say about this, because me, what I think, producing Nigerian sound has nothing to do with conquering the whole world. That's my point of view. Because
Thank you so
what
much.
we're doing is Afrobeat. And Rwanda and East Africa, we're all part of Africa. We're not producing that Afrobeat and then conquer the rest of the world as Nigerians are doing.
What
do
hard
you
with
think?
that?
Should we produce something different to others so that we can conquer the whole world? That's all we need.
I think when you listen to him carefully, he says we should get away from Nigerian music. But at the same time, he's saying they have our sound, the music.
You guys are not understanding me. These guys are using our sound.
Yeah, they're using our sound. So
You're not understanding
when
me.
When you listen careful, you find that Rwanda itself, like Rwanda, we take a comb. If we use that sound, the little bit of the sound that they've stolen, we have more sounds. So for us to conquer, we have to use
Our own
drums.
local sound.
Yeah, you know, and we have to. I think the bigger picture is not agree and disagree. The bigger picture is the call is to unite. You know,
We need to unite.
and we need to create more artists. Like,
We
let's
have
say,
very
if-
few
if
artists,
you're-
very few.
Why don't we unite as Africans, not as East Africans and West Africans?
Now you
and,
see,
you
let
know,
me
why
tell
don't
you,
we
there's a
unite
reason why
as
there's
Africans?
North.
Manzi, what do you think? We are Africans at the end of the day.
Africa is diverse, and if we gotta unite as Africans, we gotta start as the region.
As a region.
You know, if we have to unite as Africans, we have to start as a country first. and then
Don't
we
worry,
grow
I'm not
to be a
trying to make
region.
this a
So-
debate.
No.
Make this a debate. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Manzi, you're saying.
So that's it. I feel like what he was saying is more like exploitation. These people are exploiting our resources and materials while we're getting nothing from it. The same way some, what companies are exploiting Congolese mines, and white people are not getting anything from the mines. So I feel like we have to know first the actual value of what we have. The mudiho wa Kinyarwanda usanzwe, it's the Afrobeat now. If we maintain mudiho wa Kinyarwanda, we can create something out of it, and something that has individuality of us as East Africans, because we have a lot in common. We've been fighting wars amongst each other, and sometimes we team up. We have a lot in common. We have history. We have history as East Africans. So as also artists, we've been we grew up in Ugandan music, and then time came, our music took over too, and then Congolese music. I feel like we have the same spirit when it comes to art, and we can come together and create something, in a very not so hard manner.
Manzi,
Yeah.
I feel sorry for you.
Why?
So much.
Why?
Oh, man.
You know why I feel sorry for you? You are very talented, but the ground that you are on has thorns.
Man.
You get it, has a lot of thorns.
Yeah, man.
Now me, I have stepped on those thorns. They have pierced me. They can't pierce me anymore.
Yeah, man.
Okay, because I've been in this game for about 30 years. But I will not rest until I see East African control. The
Yes,
wise
sir.
men came from the East.
Yeah,
We are
man.
the wisest men in Africa.
For real?
Yes.
You give us his theory.
We have the
The likes
River
of
Nile in East
Julius
Africa.
Nyerere,
We are in the Bible.
The likes of
My brother,
President
we are in
Paul
the
Kagame.
Bible. We have the River Nile in the Bible.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with you.
You get it?
Yeah.
We are the wisest. We have the most spoken languages in this region here. And it is so beautiful how we can work together. That is something so amazing. You get it? But there are people who are the forefront. Okay? We have the producers. We have the DJs. We have the media houses.
Yeah.
Okay? Please, okay? I am tired of us being slaves of different sound. If our brothers from Nigeria can do it, and by the way, I respect them
Yeah.
so much. I work with them, and I have learned a lot of them. And I keep hearing them saying that, you guys just want to be like other people.
You copying.
Yes,
Individuality, actually.
you get it.
But
And that's why they come here and everybody goes for their show. Not because they are better than us. It's because them, they are organized. They know how to get you. You get it?
yeah, I get it.
They know how to get our women. They are inside our women's phones and all that stuff.
They actually stole
Why
them.
don't you
You guys, you need to learn how to get into these women's reds. You get it? Me, I did it with Red and Wizard. But the thing is this.
Now,
Wizkid is my
now,
artist.
now,
Listen,
now,
Wizkid is
now
my
I
artist.
understand why. Now I understand why Wizo has it. Went how many?
Don't get it twisted. But the thing is,
Now I saw recently I already went back to Uganda. Now I see the strategy.
man, me and
Have you
Tracy
seen
get-
the video
my
of them
brother
kissing?
Radio got one, Wizzo got one. Yeah, I told that. I don't know. I'm still looking for one, but I'll get.
You keep
Anyway.
on searching.
What you see the love, that relationship is about connection and being together.
Yeah.
East Africa, we are the best artists in this world. Let me tell you, you don't know. We are the best.
No, no.
And our industry has been big. Look at from the time of Juma Nature, the time of the Kitokos. Look at from the time of Nameless, the time of Bebe
Matonya.
Matonya. Look at those
Necessary
guys.
Noise.
Necessary Noise. You had Ogopa DJs. Do you remember the Ogopa
Yeah,
DJs?
Ogopa DJs, I
You
remember
get it?
them. Yeah.
Like you could not mess with East Africa. They even used to bring the MTV Awards here.
yeah,
They used to bring
sure.
the channel. Now they take them somewhere else.
You get it? We need to be in charge and control of this world.
Si
It is
tumesinzia
very-
basi.
Musically,
We've slept.
when it comes even to the
And they
movies,
took over.
No, we're not sleeping. It's only that there's another point I wanted to raise. We're not sleeping. The artists are working. Yeah, the way they've grown so much. But the business side, we need investors. You know, that's why we kind of we're on the same mission. We're trying to mentor the young ones. And then you teach them how to do the business.
Yeah.
Because we can't. The world we live in today, no one buys CDs anymore. Online, no one
True
buys.
story.
You have to
Everything's
learn the
going
business
digital.
side.
it's digital.
Yeah.
Learn how to have merchandise. Go like with me. This is my clothes line. Yeah, if I go and perform, I have stuff to sell.
Uyita ngwiki?
Yeah?
Uyita ngwiki?
This is Izere design.
Izere design.
Yeah, Izere design.
Oh yeah, I like it.
So
You should actually get one
Yeah.
for me.
yeah, so
But I'll
it's,
pay it. I'm not like those guys who are supporting us.
Yes,
for free.
support. Real support.
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
Yeah, so we need as an industry, we need
We need to evolve.
because there's a few that went back to school. Like I just my degree is into music business and also in sound engineering. He just did, business, his masters.
Oh,
So
yeah,
we
wow,
need
that's
to
nice. Respect, brother.
yeah.
Give
So
me
we
five.
need to educate ourselves. We need to listen. When a big man like Washington says, he's not just telling you, right? He's gone through mistakes. He's done
I'm
mistakes.
seeing what is happening.
Yeah. So he's trying to call out and say, okay,
not
listen.
right.
You know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me, is this thing that we always tend to ignore that I feel like is very important. When it comes to music, sometimes it has to go with the economical development.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yes.
East Africa, sometimes our economy also hinders. From,
Let me talk about that. You see, economies are created. You cannot have a powerful economy when you just have few artists. You get it? You only have.
What comes first?
You
First
have
be
only
financially stable, produce music, promote it to the world. Or
No, you
first
see,
produce
music
then
is a money
get money.
making. Music is a money
What
making.
comes first?
Music is a money making machine. You need to be organized to make this money.
But when you
If
compete
you are
with
an
people who has
artist,
money,
just 1 minute. Let me explain to you. Now, I'm talking about the business side of the music. And this is where very many people get it wrong. I want to salute Diamond because he got it correct. He's the first East African to get it correct.
yeah.
You need to have an army. You need to have a team
Yeah.
that is focused on the
Hey,
subject.
brothers, take a pen. Learn from the best.
You need to have
Make sure you take
a
a pen,
team.
yo.
If you are an artist, you cannot be the only one successful in your team. You can't be the only one driving a car. You can't be the only one sleeping in your house. You can't be the only one smelling nice and looking good. It means that you're a very greedy person. And most of you East Africans are like that. You artists are very, very greedy. You're very selfish. You want to shine alone. You don't want to have a team. You don't want to pay salaries. These guys don't pay salaries. You get it?
They just have a team.
They just have a manager who goes and
collect.
collects money from whatever. They don't pay taxes. You get it? So every artist, please, before you enter into this industry, go and research. Find out why Jay-Z is very successful. Find out why Dr. Dre is very successful. You get it? Find out what did Diamond get correct. Find out why is Whiskey the superstar. Why is Burna Boy paid $1 million shillings to perform? You tell me one East African who has been paid that money to perform. You tell me.
Nobody.
Yes, but we have been in the industry longer than those guys.
Yeah, true story.
You get it? It is because we are not organized. You cannot have a successful industry if you are not organized. Musicians, please, make sure you have a team. Get a lawyer. He will show you the legal things. And get a lawyer who understands the game. He will show you the legal part. 2, get a manager who will work for you.
Yeah. Not someone putting money in.
Not someone being the boss.
Yeah.
You find the manager is smelling nice, he's
Yeah.
looking fresh, he's driving a
actually
good
the
car.
first
The
person who wanna
musician
get the
comes,
picture.
there's a way he's smelling easy. You get it.
That has to stop. The musicians down to shine.
Yeah.
The producers down to shine. Because we are the ones who go to the kitchen and cook. You guys just come and eat. The promoter has to wait for us to hustle. We bring the song to you. The DJ starts making money. The radio station starts making money. The shows start making money. There's a whole chain of commerce. But musicians, you need to protect yourself because you won't shine forever. But you can be a legend forever. How? You can have financial consistency whereby even if you don't have a hit song today, look at Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson sat for 10 years without performing. But you tell me who is the most wealthiest artist? Till now, he's still making money. So musicians, have a team, have a manager who will work for you. A manager who you can fire if he doesn't do the right thing. Have a DJ, your main DJ. Have like 2 DJs. Have a band. Have a band that can play your music. Have like 4 producers who can understand you. Don't be a Malaya. Going here, there, no. Don't be an Ashao. Okay?
Don't be an Ashao.
Be a producer who is focused and organized. The reason why Radio and Weasel, we reigned for like about 15 years, because me, I was focused on them. Every artist that I worked with, they were friends of good life. We did with Tom Close. We did in Mama Bana. I haven't seen Tom Close. I've been calling you my friend. You're not picking up.
Tom Close is
I think you are in high places nowadays.
He's becoming a very big guy in the government as far as health is concerned. Yeah.
Music.
He's being promoted by His Excellency actually.
Music, and he's a very educated gentleman by the way.
Very. He's now
you see,
a very big center.
He's a very organized. He's a very organized human being. Yeah. That's an example I can give people. Look at him. But you see, at the end of the day, he also needs to remember where he came from. He has to come down to the ground.
You're calling
and
him
support.
and he's not picking.
It's okay, he's busy. You will call me also, don't worry. You call me also and I'm busy.
At least leave a text and see if he can reply.
Don't worry, he's a busy man. I'll get to see him. I'll have to see him.
But Tom Close, what's good, bro?
People like Tom Close.
Magic Washington, don't forget him, brother.
My son, I miss you. People like Tom Close. People like Tom Close.
Yeah.
They need to come back and invest into the industry. People like King James. I know you are okay. Don't pretend I know you're okay. People like Bruce Miller, you need to come back and invest into the Rwandan industry. People like Kitoko, I don't know what you are doing there in those countries. Those countries are very cold.
He's currently in London.
Come back to, he's back? He's around?
Kitoko is in London.
He's in London?
Yeah.
What is he doing there? He needs to come back
for
here.
Studies. He's
But you can't study for 20 years. You need to come back. You need to come back. You need to come back and develop the industry. The way we did it before. They are being very selfish.
5 PhDs.
I don't know what you're doing. So what I'm trying to say is, I want to give you an example. Look at the entertainment and the sports industry are the biggest industries in the world.
Yeah.
Look at the footballers, how much they are paid. Guess what they use? They use their legs. And then like a small thing like this, which is made from the cow.
Don't mention legs. I don't want my sisters tomorrow to go and start using their legs. Don't mention legs.
I'm just trying to tell you. Talent is the most powerful tool in this world.
Yeah.
If you're into sports, if you're into film and acting, if you're into music, okay? Because you're the people who calm down people's minds. Yeah. After working, we can watch a soccer match, or we can go to a show, or we can go to a boxing match, or we can go to play golf, or with this. It's a special part of a human being that is very special. So my point is this. Rwanda music has to come Namba Hapa.
Moja.
Namba Hapa.
Moja.
The same way in my country it is. Okay, the same way in Kenya, where I'm trying to push for all, because East Africans, you had backslid. You had allowed this colonial sound to come and infest you, and then they started taking our money. It has to stop. Get organized, find out what they did that is correct. I mean, don't fight them. They are still our brothers at the end of the day. But let us find out what did they do correct. There's a gentleman called Don Jazzy.
I see.
Don Jazzy is controlling the sound in the world
From
today. You
Marvin
know why?
Records.
Do you know why? Don Jazzy did a tour in Africa like some years ago and moved to all regions. In my country, he spent there 3 months. I was wondering, what is this guy doing? What is this guy doing in Uganda? So me, I did my secret investigation and found out this guy was collecting samples and sounds from different regions. He collected those things and went back. Okay? And realized that, you know what? I know these guys like this tempo. I know they like this kind of chords. You get it? You listen to the Banji's music and those guys' music before now's music.
Completely different.
Completely, totally. They have evolved. They are evolving and they are not selfish. They support each other. If Davido releases a song, Wizkid will support him. P-Square will support him, the other guy will support him. But here, if somebody releases a song, the media is going to abuse you, the other is going to say, wapi rubbish. I am the best, I am the biggest. Yofana chiwani, teka byakola. Osege. So what I'm trying to say is, please let us support our own local content. Then when they put on another guys and you guys whatever song, you find people dancing. I mean, that is a sign of being a slave. Me, I'm not a slave, my friend. I'm a king. You get it? I'm not a slave, and my sound is for kings.
Respect.
And East Africa, we are the wisest people in Africa. We have the River Nile. What are you talking about? How are we not controlling the music in the whole of Africa, in the whole of the world? Okay? The Congo is just right next to us. We are next to the rich. We are the richest region in the whole world. Yeah. Without us, the world cannot be. So why can't we be that way, even in the form of sound, in the form of sports? Please. Let us stop having porridge in our heads.
Washington, allow me to have a short musical break because we spent a lot of time talking, you know.
But it was good.
Yeah, it was very amazing, and we're still doing that with him, and still have a lot of time. We're talking, don't worry about that. Sorry. I actually realized you must be one of the best freestylers.
Yes, sir.
This guy,
you know,
so
you must be one.
I'll tell you a story how I met him. I'll tell you a very good story I met him. This guy.
Okay, you tell it after he actually freestyles, huh? Yeah. It's gonna be better. What are you doing for us? You need a beat or you doing a freestyle? No beat.
No beat, a cappella.
A cappella. Yeah. Show time. Let's go.
Say my name, MXNZI. Praise my game, I'm a lord in a killer's eye. Light it out, puff, puff, pass, high I am, tips a beat, shock the beat, the beast I am, blend the words, speak them facts, business acts, which attract, written tracks. Storytelling for living, greatness in the making, love the craft, nzana hagwa, zusi chivi, paka mezimvi, opfuwe nganja zuse bgangu, nimye mfuka mponi kamba, nshimimani nyuva mpanga. Working hard, rhyming smart, mumhereze iryo kamba, wino yanje, cumu ryanje, mic yanje, ngabo yanje, mpigisha uruhindu, gusiga neza nkasekarama n'ibicyanza mbara amapingu. Utazi kumva ndagusabye utanyumvira ibintu, ubusizi bukesha mvugo nozi mvugo nyitimana y'ibi bintu. Yes sir.
Yes sir. Manzilo Poet. Mwandikano is one of the best actually.
This guy has very nice. The way he speaks his Kinyarwanda, it is so nice.
Very nice, kind of convincing with confidence, you know. Zaguha, zakugira nyumva.
Yes sir.
You wanna do a fully Kinyarwanda one if you have it?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it. Let's get it down, brother.
Actually, it's a story. Nizina nahawe na grandma wanje. Yanyise rutikura nshuro. Rutikura nshuro.
Ahubwo rero.
And then and then I wrote something about it. It goes like nirutikura nshuro rusobekeranya amagambo rubangabanga utubango benshi mwiso turingushe nyamara akaringusho ninge no kiringusho ninge bitari bya cyakizima cyuko byari kiziriko kikaba gucutsa buso umucuka cumura ku bantu cunda nawe utazancumuza ntaracurura. Yes I.
Cunda nawe utazancumuza naracuru
Yeah, man.
kwisi ureba se nyashi kubera icyo ugomba kugasoreza hariya bifite ahantu bihuriye rutikura nshuro umugani wari umagara avuga tuzabaza abambonye ntambaye.
You see how the language makes you happy?
Yeah.
Makes you so happy.
Yeah, very amazing. Trying to compare it with Luga, how do you call it, Luga flow?
Yeah, we have Luga flow guys like
Chinya flow is better than Luga flow, bro.
we have many. We have Chiga flow, we have Luga flow, we have Luo flow. We have like there's something I did in my country during the lockdown. I moved around all the districts and I recorded the superstars of the districts. And I realized that there are so many talented people, but they don't have a platform to express these things. But nowadays, we are lucky we're in the golden age. The world is in the hands, on the phone.
Right.
The world is here. So everybody has no excuse. I mean, our brothers realized, hey, I can reach these guys in Uganda through my phone. Instagram. Pa, 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 pa. So you
Penetrate.
guys, this gentleman here, you need to tell people where to follow you, what is your Instagram and things like that. Come on. I'm trying to teach you how to be organized now.
Actually, today I dropped that tape he was talking about. It's called Tales of a Demented Generation.
Sinabasha kubisubiramo.
Tales of a Demented Generation. Inkuru z'ikiragano cyacanzwe cyangwa
Ayabana ise numvamo ibintu bya mental health. Bya mental health kabisa.
Yeah, actually ngo hari generation yavutse nyuma genocide. Generation yavutse nyuma genocide yakorewe abatutsi n'abantu bari confused muri rusange. Bari confused byatari. Growing up ku babyeyi muri household zirimo ababyeyi bafite amatrauma atandukanye. Bamwe gukura ahantu hatari ababyeyi babo, abandi hari
the environment itself, growing up seeing your fellows experiencing those type of issues, now it are affecting.
Yeah, man. So when I heard from Christian, our past, the founder of the initiative.
Oh yeah, past, I see this guy. He was actually one of the speakers in Momoshikirano.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about Christian.
Yeah, he's my big brother. So he called me. He was like, would like you to perform, in our past, because I've been doing this, every.
He's actually the guy behind our past.
So, bam, go performance our past that I thought of creating something. Gifite izo stories z'iyo generation. So I team up with some of the good artists I worked with on this one. Placide, Ella Rings, and a girl called Ira who plays in Anga and Hindi Mukhtar. So we created this piece of work, and it has this kind of emotions we love to portray, we love to proud. It's all it's all engraved in that piece of work. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere you find music. Tales of a Demented Generation.
What names do you use on those platforms?
Yes, Manzile Poet.
Before Manzile Poet,
yeah.
Handles, Instagram, Twitter,
yes, Manzile Poet everywhere.
Facebook, and all the digital platforms. Yes. Manzile Poet. Amazing. Tape ya so seriari.
Yes, so Simus actually.
Yes, so
Simus. Yeah.
When you talk of the tape, abantu benshi ntabwo bumva ibyo aribyo because these days dukunze kumva EP,
album, Nakalita tape for tracks,
yeah. Kagizwe n'iki like so gafite ho acts zitandukanye like 1 2 3 cyangwa wakoze warahuje.
Yeah, gafiteho acts ane. Ya mbere yitwa Poison Vicieux.
C'est quoi encore?
Poison Vicieux.
Poison.
Bobby
Chan. Bobby Chan, vicious. Je suis un peu francophone.
Allez, il parle français,
je parle français, mais pas trop bien.
Ah oui, d'accord. Ça y est, yakozweho n'utwa Hindi Mukhtar, one of the good poets in town. Ya kabiri yitwa Imbuga Natambye. Imbuga Natambye ni ni ijambo.
imihanda nikaraze.
Yeah. Exactly, in that sense. Bakunda bavuga igitambambuga. Noneho igitambambuga nuriya ya Tudla, you know. Uvuze imbuga natambye.
Uriya mupeto ukiri muto.
Yeah, ni ukuvuga encounters zanjye umupeto umwana kuriya growing up, you know. My experience yawe.
Kuri street your generation uri kuvuga iti byumve vuze imihanda nikaraze.
Barabizi.
Bahita bavuga imbuga natambye.
The third track yitwa Ino. You know, I work with Ella Rings, one of the best vocalists in town, and Placid again, and Era playing in Anga. This one, ni nko kwikonsora. Ntabwo twarababaye, twarakomeretse bya hatari, ariko nanone turi ahantu hari abantu bose bakomeretse. Nitwe twenyine dushobora kwikonsora, nitwe twenyine dushobora kwihumuriza, tukihakima tukagenda.
You wanna give us some little rhymes on it?
Yeah, ariko ntabwo mfite byose mu mutwe, ariko yeah.
Nko kuri iyo ngiyo y'ibyatubayeho.
Y'ibyatubayeho ravuga ngo imbuga natambye, ravuga ngo nkunda imfura ntacyo impaye, nshibutse neza ntacyo mbaye. Wumva ubwira ntumuveba no kutabwumva si ubugwari. Mwene mama yaje neza, arira cyane samahane cyangwa ibisingizo kubasanze. Yakuze bwangu, amarira arakama, amaso yomukira mu matongo, abitse benshi mu yabwiwe. Ahakamye amarira havutse umuborogo n'agahinda nkwabuze ubuturo. Umutima wuzuye igituza, amabera kuhashize intete y'icyizere cyazaza. Bucya rimwe, bucya kabiri, gukomera nta bitora, niyo nzira rukumbi muvana ubuzima. Yeah man, that's a little extra.
Yo, mugende muyishake yo tape ye ivuga ku kiragano cyacyanzwe. Generation turimo ifite ibibazo byo mu mutwe kabisa, mu byumve, and niba munasesengura mushobora kumva reality iri hano hanze bikanaborera kujya wumva abantu bamwe na bamwe. And I'm so curious to ask ikibazo, so who you not part of that generation?
Man, yeah, part of it. Yeah, part of it. I'm part of that generation.
Now urimo.
Yeah, but
ariko we ntiwacanzwe.
Man, I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
Wewe wa mbere.
Because yeah, like they
better link up with your fellows, yo.
Yeah, they right now, like they feel me, you know. Yeah, because man, growing up in this household, bro, it was, you know, it was one of the hardest things, you know, kids have ever had to face, you know.
You were born from here?
Yeah, I was born here, man. Yeah, I was born here. And ku babyeyi n'ubundi bagizwe ingaruka na jenoside dans une façon directe, mu buryo buri direct nyine, ku buryo it touched me, like, you know, nanjye mu buryo buri direct bya hatari. So I know where, like, I know what it is.
Cyakwereka abantu ko wacanzwe.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Like, I'm good. I got to learn my history. I got to research about my roots, where I'm from, and all that, to understand my ancestors, to understand how they work through me, you know. So yeah, I'm good. I'm just talking to the rest of the, you know,
generation.
Yeah. Yes,
I like that. Bashaki yo tape rero kuri digital platforms.
Yeah, Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer. Yeah. It's not there for so long. I'm taking it down very soon.
Oh, shit, you cannot do that.
I have to sell it. You know, I have to make money with it.
Streams, bro.
You know, we don't make enough streams to keep us, you know, to survive.
Yeah, that's another thing I want to talk to you about. Sorry. Now,
talk to us.
Many of you Rwandans, many of you people from Rwanda, you have a lot of data and stuff on your phone. You like looking at Instagram, women, men, things, funny things TikTok. Like that. Why don't you go and start downloading your own local content and start watching young people like this, just like our brothers do, like our South Africans do, like our West Africans do. Okay, East Africa, stop embarrassing us. Okay, go and download. The man has just told you he has a very good, story. I mean, and these things, you see, I went to China some time back before the lockdown. I saw this thing called TikTok.
Yeah,
it is very big there before it even came here. But their TikTok, they have educational things,
content,
educational content. I'm advising people of this region, please. Promote educational context on these platforms. Everybody has a platform, okay? Do go and put like an advice, like something that can promote your children, okay? These schools that we have, you have your channels, have the things that like, this school is teaching this ABCD and the things that educate. These young children here, you don't know what they go through. But if you want to know what they go through, go and download the things that they talk about.
Yeah.
You get it? For you guys here, at least you have internet. For us there, we have our own stories.
Uganda, it's another story.
We have our own stories, but we still manage.
Yeah, I know.
Please go and download their music.
Stream them.
100% Rwanda content.
Yeah.
If we have just 1 million people streaming this content every day, just 1 million people from here, just 1 million is enough.
True.
This guy can be able to educate himself, take himself to school. He can be able to build himself a house. He can be able to even bless other people.
Yeah.
So it's so sad to hear that he's saying, I have to take it down and sell it. That is so painful. How do you sell?
I'm actually wondering
How do you sell something that you've created?
Yeah.
You should be earning from something that you have created.
Yeah.
And the white man, you know this white man here, me I have studied him very well. He's a very organized human being. Very organized. And you find that for them, their organization makes them money. So how about we pick just a few good things from what they do and leave the rest of the evil that they do. Okay? And you'll find that these young children that we have here, like right now, I challenge everybody, please, you're called who? Go right now, open your channel and try to see who is going to start now looking at your thing. That's how it starts.
Yo,
you tell them, please go and stream, look for Manzi the
At
poet.
least try Spotify.
Spotify, go and see, go and see.
Manzilo poet afite ibihangano
Go
byiza
and see how talented this young man is. He's so
sana ibijyanye na ni period turimo umvisha iyo tape bakoze. I think umwana performinzeho muri our past.
It was actually crafted particularly for our past performance.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm using Spotify. Let me try and check. Ndaza kuza kuyumva nubwo.
No, don't try to check. Check it right now.
I'm live on TV, my brother.
Yes.
Okay.
You can still check
As I'm checking, tell us the story of how you met him.
Oh, now the story.
Yeah, of how you met him.
Now let me tell you how I met this guy. I'm on tour. I'm doing 12 countries in Africa. I've finished with
You also
Burundi.
trying to do the same thing Don just did back in days, huh? You're
know,
correcting sounds, huh?
You know, if you are not smart, you'll be a fool.
I know.
Yes. So I was in Burundi. I'm on tour, 12 countries. I always do this. It's not the first time I've done it before.
No way.
I was in Burundi for 2 weeks. I've just finished my tour in Burundi. I was doing work for a guy called Dramati, very young artist, and Visulo, very talented.
The other guy who
also.
played his song.
There's a guy called, the one I did a collab with.
Yeah.
There's a guy called Madiba the Classic. These are young artists.
Me, I follow music. I know.
I was staying in a hotel called, I think, Roca Golf. And this gentleman here happened to be on the street. So one of my managers, the ones who took me to Burundi, is one of the guys on my tour staff. Organized for me something in Burundi to record with his artist. He found this guy outside the gate. And the guy, they had stolen his passport, his money, and everything. So the guy found him stranded on the road, and the manager came and told me, man, is this guy from Rwanda? He's a poet and he has a problem. He's stolen his passport. I said, no, I'm going to Rwanda after here. What you do, you get him a hotel room, pay for him for 3 days. You paid for 3 days?
Yeah, we've been
3 days, food, I'll pay for the food, everything, and he can be with me as he organizes his papers from the embassy to travel. Wow. That's how I met this guy. Wow.
Yeah,
so when I was coming to Kigali, there are certain people who think they are. I called you and you did not, and I called you guys and you did not respond. But it's okay. I'm a lion.
Very
and
generous.
I understand how human beings are sometimes. So when I landed in the airport, the people who were supposed to pick me were not there. And I had already told him I'm coming to Kigali. So when I reached the airport, I put on my phone, I called him. I told him, hey bro, I'm in Kigali. I'm supposed to stay in a certain hotel, but I don't really feel comfortable because the person who was supposed to pick me has not come. Where are you? He told me, I'm in a place in a studio, at this guy's studio. And I told him, don't worry, I'm going to get a taxi. And I come. Some of us were not poor. We have worked very hard and we are successful and wealthy.
Sente mwazi
So
funny. That's what they say.
So-
Muri mugaga nkumanyi.
For a long
At
time.
least on mdiju jamwa something, eh?
I will teach
so
him how
that
to
he,
make
so that
money.
he can tell his fellows,
I
the
will teach
king
him,
was
I will
in our
teach him how to
studio.
make it. Don't worry. It's very bad to give.
I
It's
know.
good to teach somebody
Yeah.
how to make it. Yes.
Yeah,
So
true story.
I got in the car. A taxi guy, I saw the taxi guy. The taxi guy happens to know me. Alimu kuyogera Luganda. We're speaking Luganda, and I told him where to come. So when I reached the hub, Kwizera's hub, I reached there. I was so happy to see him because like I met him before in Burundi, so I felt like I really know him. So I reached the hub. He told me, you met Kwizera? I'm like, Kwizera? I know this one here. I know Kwizera, but I know he stays in Canada.
Yeah.
In those white people's countries, that's where he stays.
Yeah.
You get it? So we connected.
He's
You
a
know, I met-
diaspora guy.
Yeah, we met, but he's coming back. He's now home. You see,
Are you coming for
He's
good?
home.
Are you
He's
coming
now
for
home.
good?
I've been back for the last 5 years.
No, you've been going and coming back, bro.
I've won tours.
he goes on to,
But
and he has,
staying here.
yes, and he has family also.
Never told me that.
Now you know.
Now I know.
Now you know.
I always see you with the Frankie Joe's playing things in Canada, and I'll be
Frankie
like,
Joe.
eh,
How is Frankie Joe, by the way?
he's in Canada.
Look at those ones.
But yeah, before you finish your story, you see how Wukora Nez Kunari Biz.
Yeah, kugira neza.
We introduce, they met, the way they met then, we met now we
It was just a spiritual. It was something spiritual. It was. This was God's doing. This was God in action. Because when I came to Rwanda, I felt there's something wrong in the music industry here. Because I tried to Google, like, see the stars. There are very few compared to then. You remember then back in the day?
Yeah, we had
Plenty of them, and they were all doing well. So I came to his house. I met him. I told him my mission in Africa. It's a mission that I'm really doing. East Africa by the end of this year. At least we have to have like 100 diamonds.
For real?
Yes.
End of this
What
year?
is it? They know how to sing.
I am
Rwanda,
here.
you
I
have
am here
very-
dreaming with you.
Rwanda has very
I am here dreaming with
talented
you.
artists. Let me tell you,
Very true.
Rwanda has very talented artists. You know how to sing. You even sing in English than before. Very talented artists. The ladies, they're even more ladies than before.
Yeah, true story.
Now there are so many. There's a woman I saw you are playing right now when I came in.
Aline Sano.
Wow.
Aline
Wow.
Sano.
That's a voice of an angel.
Yeah, she.
That voice needs to be heard everywhere in the world.
Now you don't know what you're doing in Uganda. She collaborated with the guy from Uganda, Antiba Muita,
But that is just Uganda.
Fig Fameka.
But that is just
And
Uganda.
you guys, what we are accusing you, if we do collabos with you, don't push them
We
back
did not
there.
do it with Washington.
You don't push them back there. Did
did
you
not
push
do
the
it
Urban
with
Boys
Washington.
songs in Uganda?
They were big. Tom Close came and did shows in our country. Kitoko's songs are big, they're played. Bruce Melody songs are big there. Afriki songs are big there. What are you talking about?
Why don't you
man?
tell your fellows, when we're doing collabos, it's collaboration. Don't let them push music here only. Also
I
push
will
from
tell
Uganda.
them, my brother, I will tell them.
Thank
will
you so
tell
much.
them.
That's
Yes.
a very big thing.
I'll
We actually, had a lot of time talking. We need some music vibe, brother. DJ, you ready? Washington
ready.
was saying he want to ask somebody to be his wife. Would you please play BMW for him so that maybe a lady in this environment feels the spirit? Ojirina, you don't have it. Yeah. Okay, I think you have Rwanda Nziza.
Yes.
I have them already.
All of them.
Yes.
Play Be My Wife.
Be my wife.
Be My Wife, BMW. That one.
But by
Maybe
the way,
Rwanda
I
Nziza
don't see
after.
women here, I only see men here. What's going on?
Yeah, they are in the control room.
Oh, you hide them.
And there's this one representing them. Or you
Hello.
think she's also a man?
Hello, hi.
You think that? Come on.
You look so mwah.
Try and dedicate this song to her.
This song is dedicated to you, darling. It's dedicated to you. I'm sorry if your boyfriend is
Okay,
here.
try and do it as you a TV presenter. Try and do it as a TV presenter.
Amakuru Mirakoze. This song is going out to a very special lady in the house. Your name is called Special Lady. It's called BMW. Yes.
DJ, let's go.
BMW.
Reading some positive vibes, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying. And I'm actually honored to have these guys here. Mazilo Poet, he has a new tape out today. Make sure you check it out. I was checking it actually on Spotify. It's there. Make sure you listen to it, stream it, and support him. Ezla, he has actually a very big app that he's trying, you know, promote people. You have a new album? Coming out? It's out already. It's out already.
Yes,
on which platforms?
It's called, it's on all the platforms. Just go on Ezra Quizera. The album is called Journey.
What's the name again? Journey.
Journey.
Oh yeah. Journey.
Go now,
Very
and
nice.
start. Go
Make sure you go right now and start streaming. You have something new out?
Right now, I don't have anything out because everything is out. Yes. I've been doing it for a lot of many years, so everything is out. Yeah. I'm just collecting. I'm collecting.
Yeah, we just had so much fun, ladies and gentlemen. Let me hope you also had fun. It was amazing hosting these big guys, you know, Washington, Ezra, Mazilo Poet. I think we actually topping up our interview, and you in Kigali till when? Are you producing music for anybody?
Yeah, I'm doing an EP for new artists in Kigali, about 12 songs. 12 songs, 12 artists. So these 12 songs, 12 artists, we're going to promote them. I'm going to release them before I leave the country. We're going to have a press conference and release like a listeners party. Listeners party for the work I'm doing. Young, very talented artists, and these artists have just come by themselves. I did not call them. They have come by themselves. I've listened to their music, and wow. Wow.
I like that.
Wow, Rwanda, you guys are hapa. You guys, your music, you have artists that are lethal. Like they can conquer the world. And they are going to conquer the world. We're going to conquer East Africa and conquer the world, yes. Very talented. There are guys, I've met a guy like Mishanya. There's a guy called Mishanya. There's a guy called Syntax.
Carabass
There's a guy called Syntax. Mommy, these guys are rare. Like they have those good life vibes.
Yeah.
You know, they have those very nice vibes. Yes, sir. Then there's a girl called Ella Rings. There's I'm also working with him. The legend here. Also him. Then I'm looking for guys like Bruce Melody. I don't know what's wrong. I'm looking for you, Riderman, King James. I want to work with all these guys because I know they are very talented, and these are my brothers. They know where we have come from. So basically, new talent mixed with the legends. There's nothing like an old artist. That rubbish has to stop. They are legends. As long as you are alive and your music is still making money for some people on their platforms, they are still legends. You get it? This business of saying, that one is no, they are great and legends. Let us stop putting down our East African artists. Two-Face today is still praised. You know when Two-Face was a star? 20 years ago. But he's respected. The Bunch, P-Square, they're still here today.
They're doing a tour.
Let us keep respecting our elders and keep them up there. Let's not step on them. Marco Nikosha, very talented Muzei.
Yeah, very.
Marco is the guy who sings and I feel shiver.
Goosebumps, eh?
The guy has he can open his mouth and oh my God. Very talented, but very talented. I respect him so much. Marco, I respect Marco. You so much.
Yeah.
You know, so basically, I'm going to work with everybody who wants to work with me because me, it's about one love. I'm not here to compete with anyone. I'm not here to take anything from anyone. I'm working with different young producers. There's country music records. Many guys I'm working with. And also, I want to give much respect to Master P. Pastor P.
Respect.
Clema. Very talented guys. They've been holding the industry, but they need to push beyond because they have the experience, and then you need to also tell the artist the truth because you know, you really know what the truth is. These guys who have traveled abroad, please come and tell the artist the truth. Tell them, listen, in order to be Wizkid, you have to be like this. Producers, in order to be like Washington, you have to do ABCD and like this. You get it? In order to be like Quizera, how he's organized, find out what Quizera did the right way. Why is he doing tours and he's making good money?
I was blessed.
You get it? So
The guys.
basically, me, I'm working with everybody. It's about one love. And Rwanda is, I always tell people, me, I'm an East African.
Yeah, man.
I'm from Uganda, I'm from Rwanda, I'm from Kenya, I'm from Tanzania, I'm from South Sudan, I'm from Congo. So I am East African 100%, and I have the proof. I've paid my time, and time has tested me.
Keep the spirit in.
Thank you so much.
I like that.
Yes, sir.
Ezra Kwizera, what will be your last word muri iyi show yacu? Urabwira iki abantu?
My last word is to let you know as the vision. The way Manzi came to me, you know, I've created a space for the Rwandan art. You know, everyone is welcome, and they should take advantage of a legend like.
He has a very good studio, by the way. Good
You know,
hub, studio, nice machines, good
So
sound
we
cards.
have a couple of rooms, recording rooms, and we have good songwriter. He's one of them. He has a big team, a team of almost 20 amazing songwriters.
Very good songwriters.
You know, so
I can tell. I can tell. I
yeah,
know.
so in it's not about the money. You know, our vision is to build. You know, we're builders. So
Build somebody
let them,
to
let
be
them come.
okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
our first artist we helped was him. Not even a penny. You know, he did 4 tracks. You know, he brought his own producer. So we're there to mentor them and show them the right way.
Thank you so much. Any contacts for the hub?
I know at the hub, you know, they can come to my platform, Ezra Kwizera. They write to me,
Instagram, Twitter,
and also it's so easy. Urabona hano kuri Ejo Heza, ukapaka Ejo Heza, uva kusona tiboja gishushu. Is it hub niwiri? Half an hour Monster Hotel. Hadi chapa chinini. That's where we're at.
Yeah, kuri street version at Tibija Gishushu.
Gishushu.
Oh, God.
Kukapaka Ejo Heza, you will see it ichapa chinini chanitso izere.
Very nice.
At media.
Hari icyo ushaka kubabwira se abantu mbere yuko dusoza Manzi?
Icyo nababwira ni ugusupotinga ibihangano byacu muri rusange, aho bigomba kugurwa mu bigure. Njye nk'ibyo ndi kubabwira byo gutakinga down the tape, you know, iyo umuntu agize 50 streams cyangwa let's say 100 streams, that's not enough streams zo gukuramo ibyo investing, you know. So most of the times artists tend to, you know, create their own way to make money. Zitari zinzira twashyiriweho ziri systematic or streaming and all that. But also it makes sense ko dukeneye ko ibintu dukorana bigera no ku bandi bantu bose atari hano gusa batari hano mu Rwanda. So I feel like encouragement dukeneye ni abantu bumva ibintu byacu. I promise you ntago dukora ibintu biri trash, ntago dukora ibintu bibi kabisa, dukora ibintu byiza. So I feel like, you know, the least you can do, guys, is, you know, help yourself and, you know, consume our art, because it's here to stay, and we keep on creating. All right, so yeah, that's all. And yeah, my social platforms is Manzile Poet, as I just said, and Manzi is spelled MXNZI, not MA, MXNZI. Yeah. All right.
That's why I wasn't finding it.
Yeah.
Naimenye impamvu nayibonaga byoroshye kabisa. Nayibonye. So Jiggy's curious, do you have a song that you're enjoying, like that is a common, you know, favorite song? When you're driving, you're listening to the song, like the 3 of you guys, you feel like you all love it from Rwanda, so that we can play it when you're getting out of the studio. That is you. How about the others?
No, that song unites the whole of Rwanda. So there's no any other song that can be better than that.
Can we play it, or you have another idea?
I love Ichakoze. Ichakoze.
Chakoze.
Ichakoze. Syntax.
Syntax.
Yeah.
You also love it?
Yeah, I love that track too.
Why don't we play Chakoze by Syntax?
No. Play Rwanda.
Okay, we played both of them.
There are many artists in that. I want them to see the industry where they have come from.
But also thank you for Sibo, you know, for the work, for you having us. You know, we really appreciate.
Appreciate. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Yo, Waxy, you're mixing the 2 of them, Rwanda and Inziz, and then you're playing Chakoze by Syntax right after. Thank you so much, guys, for coming through. You know, it was amazing, had so much fun. And anytime you want to put up, this is home, man. Positive vibes. DJ Waxy.